Whoa, 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 whoa. They have new characters that I haven't seen yet? That looked like a reshaper. Get your filthy hands off my sister. Oh my gosh, did she blow him up?
Wowie zowie!
Oh, bro, it's cool. I haven't seen this artwork before. Oh yeah, welcome back, wise dragons, to Dragon Wisdom. It's the real deal, with zeal and mass appeal, and I'm glad you came to chill. What a thrill, we can still play Radiant Nexus before the end of service. Oh man. This time, I'm gonna show you some of the repair bay in private moments. So unfortunate. All logins, of course, be disabled. All characters and virtual assets as well will be wiped. Dang. Start it up. Turn it up. There we go. Repair bay. Yeah. This music's so smooth. Okay, I've already seen some of it with Amelia and Bella, so let's look at a new one together from the beginning. Veronica. Is this... Where's the story? Yoga lesson? There we go. She says, instructor, didn't expect to run into you out here. I say, Veronica, talk about a coincidence. She heard the frontline secured a victory, and she figured I'd be at the celebration banquet. And deal with all that fake smiling? No thanks. It's my day off. I just want some peace and quiet. She said, fair enough. How do I usually relax? Some yoga? Exercise? Eat, sleep, working out? They say exercise releases endorphins, relieving stress and inducing a sense of pleasure. She's been meaning to test that theory, now's her chance. She's headed to the gym now? I'm down. Let's roll. Actually, we'll go to the gym right now. I still might, after this. In real life. This is the gym? Or this is what we're doing in the gym? I guess we went in our clothes right then and there. So this is what you were talking about? Yeah, I myself was surprised. Oh man, that takes some serious balance and core strength. Yeah, but aerial yoga really isn't my thing. Supposed to know why not? Relaxation, stress relief, exercise. Yeah, but perfectly suits my needs. You're clearly way more suited for this than I am, Veronica. She thought so too, that's why she bought the premium annual pass. You might want to hire a coach first. Oh, what is your specialty? Oh, true, you are an expert in the rope work and binding. But is that the same thing? First off, you're dressed all wrong. Yeah, that's what I thought. What's wrong with the shirt? It doesn't breathe and it doesn't absorb sweat, yeah. He's not averse to a little sweat, but it's also not. It's business wear, not gym wear. Even if I get sticky, I won't impede my movements. Does the smell bother me? Of sweat? She said, rest assured, my pheromones are engineered not to offend human senses. Think of it as a custom perfume? I can verify that myself if I'm curious. It's not just the sweat and the stuffiness, it's... Okay, it's telling us to tap there. That shirt is professional attire. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The cut is way too stiff. Yeah, she might rip the fabric. You'll ruin the fabric if you work out in it. Yeah, you should change your entire outfit, to be honest. Dang. I'm sure a lot of women know that, but I haven't considered that. And thankfully, I've never experienced that. High heels make excellent improvised weapons. Why should I remove them? I'm confiscating dangerous items to prevent injuries. She said, then please secure the other dangerous item on my other foot as well. And then she asked, do I still seem dangerous to you? No. Now for the fragile stuff. She's fairly certain that word doesn't apply to her because she's an android, huh? Don't speak too soon. She claims a little pain won't make her fragile? I'm talking about your nylons. You know, nylons run easily. She said they're brand new, and I assure you fragile is the right word. Whoa. He ripped them. The filament structure lacks ductility. One snag and they're ruined. Still. Want to wear them? Such rare professional guidance. My preparations were inadequate. I've made a fool of myself, she says. I'm not surprised this is your first time trying yoga. Your first time? She says, correct. Unlike me, you seem to know the drill. Yeah. I wouldn't say I know it well, just a bit. Me teach you yoga? Okay. And part two is locked. Aurora. I'm vibing to the song. I forgot she has GameCube. She likes to play GameCube games. That's what that looks like to me. GameCube disc. Bathroom secrets. Oh yeah, she said that she stinks. I remember when we talked to her last time. Said even after she showers with shampoo and soap, she still smells. 1 minute until 12:30 a.m. Sensor lights flicker on and off as you walk. Surveillance shows all clear. Cabins are empty. You think back to those ghost stories you heard earlier and chuckle. The word is that every night at 12:30, a vengeful spirit stalks the D13 corridor, weeping. Bump into it, and you get dragged to the other side, gone without a trace. Just a tall tale, obviously. White Dawn's roster is 100% accounted for, but the surveillance cameras have been glitching for a full hour at this exact time for the past few days. That's why you're skipping sleep to stand watch. You sync your terminal to the security feed, eyes on the clock. 3, 2, 1. The dripping sounds like acid hitting a circuit board. D13's feed flickers. The crisp night vision dissolves into static. You hear running water, and from the cabin at the end of the hall, the faint sound of a woman panting. The auto door is jammed, just like the story said. Breach the door. Only one option. Climate control's dead. The lights are out. The steam-filled bathroom feels cold and gloomy. A girl is curled up in the corner like a frightened animal, hiding her face. Her skin is incredibly pale. It has to be, for the dim emergency lights to outline her curves that perfectly. Her chest heaves, betraying her panic. Did I disturb you? Ghosts don't recognize, and they definitely don't call you master. Hold on. Gotta make sure my light's still plugged in. It is. It's too hot though. The only one person on White Dawn who does that is Aurora. Aurora, turn on the lights. What is she doing here in the dark? And it's cold because of her ice powers. How many times have I told you I'm your instructor, not your master? What are you doing in here at this hour? You aren't up to something naughty, are you? Then what's that? Is that an alien? That's me? Seeing your shock? Wait. He rushes to explain. Oh, I gave her a book with hand-sewn items to make powerful charms? Interesting. That's something like what Bella would do with her dolls. Oh, did I just leave the story by accident? We'll try to catch up to where I was at. I think I just backed out. So yeah, she was in there with the doll of the protagonist. It's Aurora, the ice android. Okay. You can't skip that. Yeah, I'm not your master. Okay, let's see. We're almost back to what we got. Yeah, what you got right there? Here it is. It's not an alien, it's me. She rushes to explain. Makes her feel safe. No, I don't hate it. It's not bad, very striking. So why bring this to the bath?
私かなり汚れているみたいなので
Because she's filthy? You look at Aurora's skin, it's so pale that it practically glows. I assembled your self-cleaning system myself. How could you be dirty?
皆様は私が
They said I brought back filth
汚れを持ち
filth
帰ってきて不潔だ
from the resting place that you're tainted? Who were they?
3日
That sounds like nonsense.
前で助
The
けて
refugees you saved 3 days ago?
私が
When they found out
どこでさえ母親に止められて
When they found out where you came from, they wouldn't come near you? Even the mothers pulled the kids away?
人間は入浴で
You know, humans bathe to wash away
だ
dirt.
から私も
So, well, you can use the bathroom at any time. Why sneak in at
マ
midnight
スターにご迷惑をかけたくなくて
and jam the security cameras? Are you trying to do it sneaky? You don't want to cause anybody trouble?
私何か間違えてしまいましたか
No, you didn't do anything wrong. The people that said that to you did. You can finish up. I'm headed out.
マスター
Mm-hmm. What?
何日も真面目に洗ったのに皆様の目は少しも変わりませんでした
She says she's been scrubbing for days, but they still look at her like she's dirt.
私
She's useless. She can't even get herself clean.
こんな小さなことさえうまくできません
It didn't take much convincing. He says, okay, I'll help you.
マスター
But I'm only supervising, hands off.
私の汚れ
Is the filth contagious? That's not what I mean.
映るのでしょうか
Fine, I'll prove to you that there's nothing contagious on you. You hook the knot with a finger, the cotton is stiff with moisture. It takes a little force to work it loose. With a soft swish, the straps fall down. Her shoulder blades are exposed. Porcelain smooth, breathtaking.
これは着てはいけない
Master, should I take this off? Wait, what?
すべきですか
Should I destroy it? What? No, it just gets in the way. Don't tell me you've been bathing with this on?
漫画ではヒロイン
The girls in the manga always wear these in the bath.
入っていましたので
You mean the ripped manga you found?
とても面白くて
On the battlefield?
毎日読んでいます
You read it every day? It's barely a few pages. I'll buy you a new one. As for this? Don't wear it in the bath. Something new here that would... In Bella's story? Sweet shivers?
教官熱が引かないわ英語ね
She says, Instructor, I'm burning up. Please help me. We're giving her a massage? Your status is critical. I'm calling Arca.
そんなの絶対ダメ
Said, absolutely not. If I call Arca, they'll know I stole the agent? Oh man, I'm clicking too fast.
きっと未知の作用が出てるの
She says, Instructor, no need to go through the trouble. This is her mysterious power at work. Mysterious power? It's come to this and you still believe in that human energy book?
すぐ否定しないでそれにあなたの手には私が欲しい力があるのよ
She says, don't dismiss the unknown so quickly, Instructor. Your hands hold the power I crave. Play along with Bella. Maybe this overheating is just an act to tease me? In that case, I'll play along. Miss Bella,
あの
how should I use these hands to assist you?
多分冷えます
Massage oil? As a coolant. Happy to be of service. Okay. Her skin feels silky, delicate, like it's pulling me in. A numbing tingle shoots through me like an electric shock. Alright, Bella, enough with the parade. Docking your instructor? That's taking it a bit far. I can't apply the oil like this.
違うの教官
She says, no, instructor. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
お願い
Just give me another chance.
潜入で耐え絶対
I can't let the discharge hurt. I'm gonna have to hold it in. I have to. What's going on? She's malfunctioning? The moment I touch her, she lets out a scream even louder than before, but I can't stop. The current from my hand is stronger than before. It's like the electricity is bridging us. I can feel exactly what Bella feels. A loss of control so absolute. It numbs my scalp. She says, instructor, let go. I can't stop. Wait, what? It's surging everywhere. You can go back and rest. Maybe if I'm alone for a while, I'll settle down. So this isn't a prank? I'm your instructor. I'm not leaving you like this. Magnets interact with electricity. Let's try that first. What's that? A magnet? With stones? The magnet is pulling the current. It's rushing harder. She says, not that. Guess I'll have to use this. It's a massager, right? What do they call those? Massagers? A massage gun, yeah. I use the vent energy and discharge the excess electricity. I don't know if it'll work. I can't promise it'll be 100% effective. I'll start on non-critical zones. What do you think? She can't take any more. Do whatever you want. Just do it. Okay. It's intense. Sensation in the extremities is intense. Change spots. Wider contact surface. The assisted discharge session continued all night. By daybreak, Bella finally passed out from exhaustion. Bella didn't leave her room once until the inspection team left. He stayed locked inside. Even Amelia wondered why Bella went silent. She even scouted the hallway. Outside Bella's room at night, instructor, something's definitely wrong with Bella, she says. What happened? There's this strange buzzing sound coming from her room, like a machine vibrating at high frequency. And I heard faint sounds like weeping. Bella's secretly picking on someone, isn't she? Right. I think I know what's going on. Oh, have you figured out her scheme? Don't worry, I'll handle it. Good instructor. If she's really up to no good, don't go soft on her, teach her a lesson. You got it. Knock knock. Who's that? It's me. It says come in. Enter. Instructor, you finally came. Let's pick up where we left off. Let's see. Amelia? I don't know about that one. The last one was pushing it. This one, look at that screenshot. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. But this scene was part of the main story campaign. When she gets, there's a lot of cool cutscenes, like I said, that are on model and they're interactive like that in this game. Okay, now I'll show you the private moments. See if I can upgrade them, yeah, before we do this. The costumes give different abilities, and all the abilities stack, so it doesn't matter which one you wear. Oh. She's stronger. What we wanted. We're gonna upgrade everybody before we go into this. Oh, nice. Her weapon? We can promote it. Costume.
りがとうございます。やは
Oh, a breakthrough. I do think this is her best costume. Upgrade. Wow. Promote. It's an SSR. This one is cool too. Drunken antics. Yeah, she got drunk. And then Amelia.
ご主人様の愛を感じる。
I think this is Amelia's best one. Well, let's see. Oh, you just got a maid costume.
ありがとう。
I showed the Aurora ones?
よ
No.
り広い世
Yeah, we
界を
did.
見せてくださって
Oh.
ありがとうございます。でも
Oh, wait a second. That's new. It's because I promoted it? You can tie her up? What else can you interact with in here? Tap her on the head. You put the ice on her? I don't know what happened there. Alright, take me back. Oh, the story for it. So the story for this is here? Interesting.
より広い世界
Is there a story for only for the SSR costumes? And the UR costume. So the repair bay stories are different than the costume
広い
stories.
世界を見せてくださって
Oh, you already saw that. Let me see Veronica.
ご命令をご命令を
Your SSR? Yeah, it is different. Teaching? That's cool. Yeah, it is all different scenarios. And then even they have visual novel storytelling with the interactive parts in the repair bay and the costumes and in the well, the private moment is just visual novel. I think. What are we week 2 here? Electric damage decreased. Physical damage is increased for the assault drone, but laser drone's resistant it. Energy damage. Energy and physical, just avoid electric. Okay. Cryobolt. Firebomb. Let's make it happen.
正義執行
Wait, she's got a cool weapon.
まあ
It's like an aerial strike. She's got
ライブコードは
a wrist guard. Oh, let's turn auto off. Auto on is on this mode. Private moments. It's available. I mean, Tracker Vortex. I want the wind abilities because that's what her skill is.
私が後ろだ
Tempest Eye. When a wind type combat android is deployed, wind damage up 20%.
聞き分けのない生徒たちね少しお仕置きが必要かしら
Let's go for more damage. Wait. Full force up. What's her skill here called? Tempest Cleave? Unleash a flurry of wind blades. Unleash a flurry of wind blades across the battlefield, inflicting damage and knockback. Tractor, Vortex, Full Force.
やめて
You know what?
マキタ君
I want to rerun this already.
仕置きが必要かし
we
ら
can beat up. I want to go for different skills because the auto on the beginning messed me up. Let's also remove. Did that count as an attempt? It didn't. Let's also remove the firebomb. That way I can go for a physical and an energy skill.
いずれ自らの罪その身で償わせるわテクノロジーで武装しても
Laser ray, that's good.
書き続けられるの
Energy.
まあ令和言うわ廃部コー
You
ド
only have 4 total skills here, you see, on the right. And let's skip this or refresh it. Don't be physical. The guided missile is physical. We'll take it. Those are new skills. The guided missile and also all her skills. The wind skill, the wind blade. Let's get the cryobolt knocks enemies back. Slow them down.
やめて
Laser ray? Splash damage? Yeah. Yeah, man. Tractor vortex damage up? Let's get this laser ray damage up. I want to get more guided missiles. Oh man, they're getting close already. Oh. Tempest Cleave. What happened exactly there? What was that in between her, under her shirt? Okay, the elite, when we kill an elite, there's some RNG and you can get up to 4 skills. This is what we got. Bullet damage up 60%, Tractor Vortex Pull Force up 75%, Cryobolt damage up 30%, Pierce +1. Let's get the Tractor Vortex and go overdrive.
共感が見たいならどうぞ
Guided missile damage up. Started blasting. Deal continuous AoE damage on hit. These laser drones are immune to the crowd control. Cryobolt freezes enemies for 2 seconds. Take it. They're swarming us. We're out of overdrives. Guided missile. I don't want to lower the damage though. Bullet damage up.
授業を始める内容は敵の殲滅よ
Damn. Guided missile knockback? Yes, please. Distance up and the damage up.
刑事調査部の底力を見せてあげるわ
Stun duration? Damage up?
全く引き分けのない
Maybe I should have went for the drone instead of the guided missile? Because the crowd control is not working on any of them. We might lose this one. That's where you really see the roguelike strategy RNG come to play. When you don't win, try a different build. In the private moments though, we have to use her, and she's not my strongest character.
悪くないですね褒めてあげる
And you see I stopped here because I haven't been able to progress in a minute. A lot of players complained in the Discord that with the last update, and even just in general, some of the stuff was unattainable or the grind was way too much to progress into the story or to achieve some of the milestones. But like I said the last time I was showing you this game, there's a lot of the newest things that were added I haven't experienced yet. But the coolest part about this game that I haven't, well, I showed you a little bit with, besides that fan service intimate stuff, is really the story was pretty cool. Especially the way it was presented. The POV of your character. You have this mechanical arm, and you can see it when you interact with the character in the story, and it's cool to me if you are inserting, because no matter your race, with the role playing of you having a mechanical arm, you could imagine that being yourself. Keep it moving. 75% of the way there. Damn. Shall we relive this? In a dark alley, a criminal den is being wiped off the map. Oh. Gunfire and explosions echo. The criminals throw everything they have at you, but they can't stop the Reaper. Soon the resistance dies out. The only sound is the hum of Veronica's threads slicing through metal and flesh. Criminal yells, "Please, don't kill me." Veronica says, "Naka, kidnapping. The brutal murder of 30 children. Vestal verdict, death." Before the criminal can open his mouth again, the threads slice through his torso. "Secure the remaining suspects," Veronica says. Executor? A, says Roger. "Good work, Officer Veronica." Veronica turns to leave, but an executor rushes over. "Officer Veronica, emergency with me." Veronica snaps to attention. Assuming hostile, she moves instantly. But when she arrives, she realizes something is off. Crying, the sound of ceaseless sobbing has completely stumped the battle-hardened squad. Panicked executor. There, miss, please stop crying." "Where are your parents?" The girl cries harder. "Officer Veronica, what did we do?" Calm executor asks. "We ran her ID. Name's Eleanor. Her parents died in a car crash years ago. We're short-handed. Can you transport her to the shelter?" Veronica says, "I've got this." Panicked executor says, "Careful, officer, she's traumatized. He's fighting everyone off. I tried to talk to her and she clawed at me." Damn. Veronica says nothing and steps through the crowd. Then a miracle happens. The moment the girl sees Veronica, the crying stops. What the hell? Eleanor says, "Ask Mom?" The calm executor is confused. Eleanor looks young, 12, maybe 13? Eleanor says, "Mom, you came back. What the heck?" Eleanor leaps up and hugs Veronica, nuzzling her chubby cheeks against her. "Officer Veronica, you and the instructor? Don't tell me. You two have a kid? This old? That's huge. We didn't see anything, didn't hear a thing. My lips are sealed." Quiet, do you really think that's possible? " Veronica sighs and crouches down. She ponders for a moment and tries to clear up the misunderstanding. Child, I'm not your mother. You have the wrong person, she says. Officer, a little blunt, don't you think? Sure enough, Eleanor immediately grabs Veronica's hand, tearing up again. Mom, don't you want me anymore, she asks. Vestal Medical confirmed. Eleanor suffered severe shock, resulting in memory confusion. Because of the trauma, she mistaken Veronica for her mother. Since shelter admission takes time, Vestal ordered Veronica to serve as her guardian in the interim. You? Me? I say, darling, you're back. Who's this? Eleanor holds Veronica's hand. She shows no fear, just blinks her big eyes and scans me up and down. Before Veronica can explain, Eleanor lets go and throws herself into your arms. Oh no, she calls me dad. Darling, what's going on? Since when do we have a kid this big? Was she part of the drill? I swear I never did anything out of line. Veronica says, then who stole my first kiss? Oh, she's teasing. That was an accident. Force majeure? Veronica hurriedly drags you into the bedroom and debriefs you. Is this supposed to be like Spy Family? Since it's a direct order from Vestal, you have to accept it? You're already playing a married couple. Eleanor's presence strengthens your cover, even if she's a bit overgrown. Vestal vetted her, right? Are you sure she's clear? I suspect she's a spy too. But based on her digital footprint and neighborhood checks, she's clean. Besides, the mission wraps soon. The timing's wrong for a plant. Medical also confirmed head trauma. It likely explains why she thinks we're her family. Alright, I believe you. But are you really going to let her stay? What choice do we have? The paperwork takes days. Someone needs to watch her until then. She's clinging to me. I can't just dump her. On the street, Veronica says. What's with that look? You have a soft side. I thought you'd refuse because it interferes with the job. What kind of person do you think I am, Veronica says. Still, you need to rest. You're always pushing yourself. Spending time with Eleanor might help you relax. You think so? We'll see. Eleanor asks, are mom and dad going to work? She looks like she's going to cry. She wants to go too. Be good, Eleanor. Mom and dad are leaving to catch bad guys, not to play. Bad guys, she asks? Bad guys hurt people. Our job is to stop them. Eleanor says, oh, bad guys need to be caught. Okay, I'll stay home and be good. Just out. Now, Aurora. Let's relive it. Critical infected signatures detected northeast and southwest of Frostvale. Massive high program energy surge at the resting place. Immediate suppression. Repeat. Massive hive program energy surge at the resting place. Immediate suppression required. Warning. Danger level maximized. Initiate level 1 combat readiness immediately. Whoa. They have new characters that I haven't seen yet? Oh, no. I didn't want auto mode. I wanted to see. That was Violet. She said all this noise the second I wake up. How rude. Aurora says, sis? And then she says, Aurora, get back. Me, I say get back. Such powerful hive energy. That looked like a reshaper. Not an android. Damn it. Why didn't we pick this up on the scans? You can't clear the screen, huh? Mavis radiates pure dread. The dampeners installed by Vestal snap like twigs. Frostwell security forces converge. Dozens of weapons lock. onto Violet, ready to fire. Aurora yells, "Don't shoot. It's the Hive program." Oh no, yeah, she's gonna become a reshaper. It's messing with her head. She loves humanity more than anyone. Protect humanity. That was a code she lived by. She taught me that herself. She would never break it. Aurora steps in front of the gun barrels, shielding Violet. Her pleas fall on deaf ears. Vestal officer, step aside, Aurora. Your sister is gone. That thing is an infected. Can't you feel it? Her energy signature matches the horde surrounding the city. Damn it. I thought this thing was broken. How was she controlling the Hive program before? But, Aurora says, the Vestal officer responds, "Face it. That thing isn't your sister anymore. It's a threat to humanity, and it needs to be put down. It's the source of the outbreak. We have to take it down," the Vestal officer says. Aurora is a hero in Frostvale. No one wants to hurt her. The human officer reaches out to pull Aurora back, trying to spare her the sight of the execution. But the second he touches her, Violet yells, "Human." Well, she doesn't yell, but it looks like she's yelling to me. "Human, get your filthy hands off my sister." Oh my gosh, did she blow him up? Vessel soldier yells, "Officer?" I say, "Just one strike." Fire consumes the human officer's right arm. He collapses, convulsing. He screams. His screams tear through the air. Aurora freezes. "Sis, what did you..." Look at Violet's face. "Humans never changed. You sacrifice everything for them, and the second you outlive your usefulness, they toss you like trash. Disgusting." Damn. "Violet, Aurora told me all about you. But this is the person she described. You went from protecting humans to despising them. That doesn't happen overnight. What changed?" Violet says, "Why would I explain anything to a human?" It's more like a question, isn't it? "I'm only here for my sister." "Come here, Aurora. We're finally back together. We should be celebrating," she says. Aurora replies, "Sis, Violet says, "Don't be afraid, Aurora. The Hive program might have infected me, but I'd never hurt you. I haven't turned into some mindless drone, and I'm no puppet for the pure scions. I'm still your sister, your only family." Aurora says, "You taught me to protect humanity, to treat them as our friends. Why are you throwing that all away?" Violet says, "Aurora, listen to me. Come here. Her power is off the charts, I'm thinking. If we push her, she could level the whole city. Judging by the situation, she hasn't been turned into a puppet. There's barely any hive blight showing on her body. Her internal defense systems must still be fighting off the Hive program. But right now, I need to figure out why she hates humans so much. If she won't talk, I'll just have to pull the answers straight from her memories." How am I doing that? It must be part of his mechanical arm? Violet says hello, reporting for scheduled maintenance. Vestal Researcher A says, right on time, lie back. Violet says okay. Vestal Researcher A says, "Impressive as always, Violet. Even after absorbing so much of the Hive program, your frame is holding up perfectly. System load is barely at 3%. Violet says, "It's all thanks to you. Without your team, my sister and I..." wouldn't be able to fight for humanity. Vestal Researcher B says, Violet, we actually brought you in for a special assignment. There's a critical research project we need you for. Are you interested? A research project? Violet asks. Yes, it'll boost your capacity to absorb a hive program and reinforce your resistance, making it much harder for the infection to take hold. Vessel Researcher B responds. We know how much you care about Aurora. This works. It takes a massive amount of pressure off her. Violet immediately says, I'll do it. That was fast, Vessel Researcher A replies. Alright then, let's begin. The researchers exchange a nod and hit a red button. Oh damn. A mechanical arm tipped with a syringe extends from a fluid-filled tank and injects a full canister of the serum directly into Violet. Violet grits her teeth, and slight discomfort washes over her. Vestal Researcher A says, well, feel anything? That was a question. Violet says, no, nothing yet. Vestal Researcher A says, success. Finally, after all this time, we actually found a compatible subject. Now we just log the data, give it a decade or so, and we're set. What are you talking about? Oh! Vestal Researcher A says, wait, something's wrong. The hive program inside her is multiplying. On a massive scale? Researcher B says, the rejection rate was a 0 a second ago. Researcher A says, another dud. We'll just have to find another carrier. Researcher B asks, what about Violet? Simple. File a report saying her frame was destroyed by a critical overload, then dump her in the lake at the resting place. Seal her up so the virus doesn't leak. Researcher B says understood. Damn, Violet says help me. Why? Why? Aurora? Sis. She got hoed in the worst party seat. Piano solo. I relived that, but I do not remember living it in the first place. Oh, so you know what I'm realizing? Seeing the private moment here for Amelia, that's why they reset it, because it's new. Maybe with the recent update they changed them all. Because that was like campaign level storytelling. For the Violet one, it wasn't interactive, but it was a great story. It was interesting to me, entertaining. Left leg severed. The remaining tissue is beyond repair and cannot be reattached. Chest armor caved in. Endoskeleton deformed. Damage classified as moderate. Scan complete. Comms officer. Is this what the new bombs can do? She only caught the shockwave, but... Now's not the time to gawk, I say. Comms officer. Right. I need to report this to the emergency medical bay immediately. Who's our triage contact for this time? Amelia. Right. Comms officer replies, and then yells, Amelia. Wounded soldier says, wait. No, please. Absolutely not. Comms officer replies, you mean don't delay the treatment, right? Don't worry, the call's already connecting. You'll be fine. Wounded soldier's devastated. No, Comms officer. Hello? This is the firepower drill site. We have a medical emergency. Holy crap. Amelia says, is someone from the joint ops team hurt? Who? What's their status? I'll prep the bay right now. Why does she have that background behind her? Comms officer says, no, it's Tamia from the Iron Wall squad. I just synced the scan report. It's classified as moderate damage. Oh, she's coming in on a call, that's why. Huh? Shammy again? This is the third time this month. If she keeps pushing her limits to test firepower data, she's going to completely total her body. Besides, her medical allowance from the last injury hasn't even Besides, her medical allowance from the last injury hasn't even been approved yet. Between treatment and parts, she already owes 160,000 Vestal credits. The comms officer sweats heavily under Amelia's interrogation. On the stretcher, Shamia closes her one good eye, a peaceful smile of acceptance on her face. Comms officer, so are you saying you won't take her? I'm saying hurry up and get her to the medical bay. In her condition, if her condition worsens, because you dragged your feet, I'm having extra medical fees deducted straight from your account. Comms officer says, yes, escorting her immediately. Huh? Where'd she go? She's already loaded onto the transport. Thank you so much, you're a lifesaver. Wait, are you from Vestal's 1st Regiment? Instructor, Amelia says. The comms officer flinches as a sudden cheer blasts from the receiver 10 times as loud as before. The communicator clatters to the ground. Pick it up and answer. Instructor. Keep it up. Keep it down. I'm listening. Instructor. When will the joint ops for the firepower drill end? I miss you so much. Soon. I should be back by the time you finish patching up Shamia. Come on, why bring up Shamia? She got hurt because of me. How is that possible? Amelia asks. We've got a timer issue with the latest batch of bombs. They blew up a full minute early. Shamia evacuated on the original schedule and got caught in the blast. Blew early, Amelia asked. That means someone tampered with your drill. Were they trying to hurt you? Hurt me? If it's him, he's just playing petty games. Him? Do you already have a suspect in mind, Instructor? Amelia asked. No. Forget it. Without solid proof, speculation is useless. You're brilliant, Instructor. Excellence always breathes jealously among the incompetent. Damn. I'm okay, Amelia. Believe me, you're in danger. Amelia says, you're overreacting. She says, please, let me go back to the front lines. I need to be there the second you need help. You help me by managing logistics and treating the wounded. She says, but if I'm stuck in the rear, you'll already be hurt by the time I can do anything. Do you know how terrified I am every time the comms ring? I'm terrified you'll be the next casualty on my table. Damn. I'm begging you, let me fight alongside you. I don't even need a combat role. I just need to be within 100 meters, no, 50 meters of you. I'll pack double the make hits. I can calculate enemy fire angles in real time and map the coordinates of every viable piece of cover in the sector. He's going in. Interrupt Amelia's growing hysteria. Amelia, did you forget your promise? A sharp gasp echoes over the comms. Whoa. 3 months ago, Northern Sector. Oh, there's Bella. Bella says, damn it. Does this cocoon even have a cooldown? It's endlessly spawning the hive program. The infected are multiplying. Instructor, we've got a breach on the left flank. A massive swarm of infected is pouring in. ETA to the barricade is 3 minutes. Step up the suppressive fire. If we focus all our firepower on the left flank, we'll run dry before the battle ends. If the barricade falls, we're dead. Instructor, let me escort you out, Amelia says. Bella says, huh, coward. Run away if you're scared. I'm staying with the instructor until the very last second. Amelia says, hey, I'm not scared. I'm worried about the instructor. Bella. Amelia. Bella says, listen, the instructor called my name first. That means I'm more important. Damn. Quiet, listen to me. Amelia and Bella both say yes. You need to hold this position, maintain crossfire, and clear out any targets approaching the barricade. Bella says, got it. Amelia, do you copy? Instructor, why did you say you instead of we? Are you? I'm going up there to dismantle that thing. Amelia says, no, if we tie up all our firepower holding that line, who's going to cover your advance? If you won't let me come with you, at least let me cover you. If the barricade falls, the city behind us gets overrun. Is that what you want? Amelia says, but no buts. That's an order. Amelia says, instructor, watch out. What happened? Amelia, watch the barricade. It's going to fall. Not so private the last one, because with the last two, other ladies were involved. I don't think I've ever heard this goofy music. The message board erupts like a volcano. Comments flood in so fast the screen practically strobes. Infinite love? The instructors glance back on page 52. I'm literally sobbing. Pure Love 100 continues, right? Wait, was it the same person? No, yeah. Okay, I read it right. Right? Love Sensei is a god. This kind of tenderness is the apocalypse absolute. In the apocalypse, absolutely kills me. Couch Sleeper? How does Love Sensei do it? It's just a super pure kissing scene, but my heart is pounding out of my chest. Spicy Nut Lover. Hard agree. I'm going to be dreaming about the instructor tonight. Sensei is oxygen. If I could date Love Sensei's instructor just once, I'd gladly reincarnate as a paramecium. Oh, it's Bella in the Siren's Guy's outfit. Bella sets down her lipstick-stained coffee mug, a satisfied smirk playing on her lips. No one would ever guess that this sexy, charming combat android is actually the ultra-popular manga artist driving readers Wild Love _100%. She taps the screen, replying to the comment with the default head pat emoji. This is Love _100 signature style. She only ever replies with preset emojis, no text. Yet her fans go crazy for it, dubbing it the gentle touch of love. Sensei's oxygen. I've been blessed. Love Sensei, you're reading this, right? Please, can we get one more chapter? I'm begging you. I'll do anything for an update. Bella doesn't reply again. She just keeps scrolling through the comments on her latest chapter. Suddenly, a comment in bold, blood red caps pops up on the board. The ugly truth. Love _100% is a lower city gambling addict with 30 million in debt. Love Shredder posted that. Attached image, a candid photo of a loan shark stepping on a wretched looking man. What the hell? Love Shredder, does scum like this even deserve to draw pure romance? Bella frowns. It's the first negative comment she's received since she started publishing as Love _100%. And she certainly didn't expect such an outrageous claim. Her fans are already swarming the comment, launching a vicious counterattack. Spicy Nut Lover. Who the hell is this? You post a random pic and claim it's Love Sensei? Ridiculous. Sensei's oxygen. Haters get out. Keep spreading rumors to see what happens. Couch Sleeper. Incoming cease and desist. Bella, what a boring prank. Bella elegantly taps the delete key and the glaring comment vanishes instantly. That should have been the end of it, but just 3 seconds later, an account named Love Shredder V2 posts a new message. Love Shredder V2, what? Feeling guilty? Afraid I'll drop more evidence? Just you wait, love underscore 100%. Scum like you who desecrate love will get exactly what's coming to you. Bella says, how relentlessly annoying. Without breaking a sweat, Bella locks onto the device IP for Love Shredder V2 and slaps it with a ban. What she misses in the location data, however, is that the device is hurtling toward the lower city at an abnormal speed. Level 1 alert, high program detected in lower city sector C7. Infected civilian unit count is rising. Reports of indiscriminate attacks. Is it Reshape or Sophia? Repeat, high program detected in lower city sector C7. The moment the alarm blares, Bella is on her feet. She tosses her glasses aside and hooks the wardrobe open with her toes. As the zipper closes, her purple combat suit clenches her slender waist into the sleek curve of a blade. From changing clothes to gearing up, it takes Bella less than a minute to arrive at your side. She's like that. Reporting for duty, instructor, fully prepped and ready. Move out. Dang, that's another reason why Bella is everybody's favorite. In terms of the players. Instructor, was the barricade's power cut? No, power is stable, and defense network is at 100% integrity. Then how did the Hive program get in? Can a cocoon hatch inside the city, she asks? The situation is still unclear. It might not be a cocoon. What do you mean might not be? Am I really a boss? Hell yeah, I might be. But you can explain your theory. Your transport shakes violently. Outside the porthole, the lower city is drowning in the fiery glow of explosions. Explosion. That's what I wanted to show you, is some of the visual novel storytelling and the interactive stuff. That was the private moments I showed you, the repair bay. Well, I think it might be too much. The repair bay was pretty crazy. It might be too crazy to do. Let's see. Let's try the Aurora one. What does romance actually mean? Could you teach me, Master? I want to experience the real thing. Manga roleplay. She says, greetings, Master. Good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. Aurora's been in high spirits ever since you got back from Frostville. Really? She's curious about the outside world. Wants to try everything. It's great to see, but she was isolated for so long that she still needs help with the basics. Just checking in. Bad time? She says no, not at all. She was actually looking for me because she has an important request. An important request? Are you hungry? Do you need a bath? Did your room get messy again? She says she's working hard on those skills and she calculates she'll master them within 3 years. Okay, so what's up? She's got a book. Ask me if I remember it. It's a manga. Take the romance manga. Today's sweetness level 100%. Is this Bella's? It's about an android girl who loses her memory. The human protagonist sticks by her side and helps piece her past back together. In the end, they defy society's judgment and get married. Of course I remember. You bugged me for days to explain the plot. But you still didn't understand the romantic parts. Veronica almost caught us acting it out in the conference room.
それについては本当に申し訳ありません。
She's apologizing for that.
実は帰ってからこの漫画を改めて丁寧に読み込みました。
Okay, she's looked at it a lot. It's funny. I'm listening now. The translation is I studied it again carefully, but she didn't say Benkyo shimasu. I study.
恋愛描写がとても気になりました。私も恋愛を体験してみたいけど、どうしてもわからないのです。
She wants to understand this love, but she just can't grasp it.
ですので、部屋でマスターともう一度演じてみたいのです。
Okay, that was pretty accurate. So I want you to act it out with me again in my room.
本の内容をうまく再現できれば、恋愛への理解が深まるかもしれないと思いました。
Yeah, from the book, she wants to really act out what she saw in it. Me playing the human protagonist? In your room? Doing couple stuff? With you? You try to refuse, but Aurora looks so genuinely crushed that you can't bring yourself to say no. Don't want to break her heart, so you cave. Smooth. Damn, she got the. You see, she got an old school iPod Nano. What the? She says, "Let's begin. I belong to you now, Master. Please teach me what love is. I'm curious." You know, curiosity killed the cat, but the answer brought him back, and that's a fact. Aurora says, "Are we seriously doing this by the?" I say, Aurora, are we seriously doing this by the book?
今日の甘さは 100% という漫画は恋愛カテゴリーでトップ1だそうです。
Today's sweet.
恋愛を学ぶならこれを真似するのが一番かなと思いました。
So that's ne. Today's sweetness level 100% is the #1 romance manga. It can't be wrong, she says. But this next scene is pretty lewd. Don't worry, I'll lock the door. Aurora says this feeling, being bound, it's strange. She used to be bound by the lake, praying every day. She thought she hated this, but she doesn't.
これもベラさんのおかげですね。私をあの退屈で破滅が決まっていた生活から救い出して、体内で暴走しかけていたハイブコードも抑えてくれました。
Lord Drop, it's thanks to Bella. She saved me from the dull life. She suppressed the hive program inside me. Bella? She helped? Sure, but I was the one who suppressed the hive program, right? You know what? Let's call it a day. You seem out of it. Why don't you get some rest? Aurora stays silent, staring at you with big puppy dog eyes. You have no choice but to stick to the script. Imitating the human protagonist, you step closer to her. Aurora lets out a soft breath. Slipping instantly into character, she twists her body, feigning panic. She said, "What are you doing? Let me go. Who are you? What do you want? Stop or report you to the executor? You'll be arrested." You hold up the manga and read the lines, stumbling a little. It's okay. Relax. You'll remember soon. You'll recall your past. Water?
せめて水をください。
She's thirsty. Aurora purses her lips slightly. Her
あ
eyes
なた様は一体誰なのですか？
fixed on you in a dazed stare. Who are you? Why am I tied up? What are you going to do to me? Aurora, you're really committed to the bit. You should be an actress.
すみません。
Excuse me?
今
A
お芝
bit?
居をしているということでしょうか？
She lost herself in the character? I don't recall ever meeting you.
何か関係があったのですか？
Or is she that immersed in character?
あの、
Oh, she said, who are you? What? Was that roleplay or was that... Was she that good of an actress that... I'm genuinely confused.
ありがとうございます。
But yeah, like, you see there... The interactive cutscene that I talk about, and even in the campaign, it's like that. When a character gets infected by the hive, you have to heal them. Claim it. There was something I wanted to check. Oh, shout out to the Legion, bro. Where's the chat? Damn, God Ether said bye. What's good? Anyone still playing? Anyone still playing for E.O.S? Yeah, I wanted to see in the private moments, because man, that's a shame. I wish I would have played more of it immediately when the update. I played enough to get the new characters. They introduced, well, also with the update in the campaign, Aurora was introduced. And they did I wonder if they totally updated the campaign as well, because this isn't what Aurora used to look like. Well, now I'm really curious to actually see if the campaign is different. Wait, I want to choose a different stage. How do we do that? Remind me? Is it right here? Yeah. At some point, I think it was like after chapter 3, they continue having name, or maybe it's after you meet Aurora. Yeah, right here. There was no more visual novel storytelling. So like, is there a briefing? Is this where you meet Aurora? Because it'd be so interesting because, like I said, her character model was different. Laser bat. Perfect. You're weak to ice damage. No, they removed the ice skills. There used to be the Frost Nova that you could choose as well. Let's remove the Blaze Barrel. Let's get the Magnetic Strike. Let's go. You, report. We made contact with Frost. Bring it back. Relax. I know you're excited. Just read and let the text load first, bro. Report. We made contact with the Frostvale locals. Morale is rock bottom. Forming a united front is going to be an uphill battle. We're moving out. That's right, we're moving out to the resting place to locate Aurora. Initiating submission A69. Secure the combat android. Radio voice. Psst, copy that. Keep Aurora safe. She's the core of Operation A and the key to winning this war. Understood. Yeah, because Aurora's supposed to be OP. Like she summoned a blizzard, right? Bro, I think they updated the entire campaign. That's crazy. Bella says, looks like things are kicking off. Vestal is already fully mobilized. High program activity is spiking in this area. Activate level 1 defense measures to prevent infection. Bella and Amelia say, understood. The closer you get to the resting place, the more violent the hive program becomes. Chaotic energy surges from all sides, threatening to scramble the squad's senses and wipe their memories. By the time you finally set foot in the resting place, the hive program has completely blotted out the sky. Bella says, I read a report that countless combat androids are buried under this lake. Even in death, there remains elite corruption. We can't stick around. We need to find Aurora and get her out of here now. Bella's right. No combat android can survive this level of high pressure. You scramble to find Aurora, desperate to drag her out of this hellscape. Oh man. This place is a freaking hellscape. But the dense hive energy hangs like a thick fog, blinding you all. Bella says, instructor, is that singing? I'm telling you, this is updated. They updated the entire story. It's beautiful, but it sounds so incredibly sad. Just like this end of service. Huh, are my sensors glitching? Bella asked. It feels like the hive program just weakened. Amelia asks, did you do that, instructor? That wasn't me, but the hive energy is definitely fading, and fast. The beautiful song flows like a clear spring, dissolving the hive energy into nothingness. The once hidden lake of the resting place finally comes into view. Oh, bro, I'm trying to tell you. They updated so much of it. I played the campaign past this, as you saw. I was on chapter 11. I played through all this stuff already and never went to go back. This artwork is cool. I haven't seen this artwork before. A girl sits by the lake, softly humming a haunting medley. She kicks her legs gently in the water, sending ripples across the surface. Her face is as pure as the sanctuary, delicate and striking. Her song touches everyone's heart, purifying the corrupted air and bringing a long-lost warmth to the void. She on some else and stuff, right? The toxic hive program is drawn directly into her body, and she never stops singing. She just keeps singing, all to return peace to this land. Bella asks, hey, am I seeing this right? Did she just absorb the hive program? So the villagers were telling the truth? Damn, Vestal, why hide a combat android this powerful out here? They really do treat us like cannon fodder. Damn, that's not it. Aurora's ability is strictly absorption. She can't purge the hive program from her own system. I can feel it. The hive program inside her is about to hit critical mass. Bella says, if we could mass produce this kind of ability, We probably would have won the war by now. Too bad that's never going to happen, she says. Bella's right, an android's ability is generally unique and impossible to replicate. When a combat android falls in battle, her experience and combat data are compiled and analyzed to artificially synthesize new abilities, which are then installed into a fresh unit. Because every android has distinct experiences and cognitive patterns, the resulting ability is always one of a kind. Since the ability system was introduced, there's never been a recorded instance of two identical signatures. Amelia asks, should we really just walk out there? Won't we interrupt her singing? Aurora asks who's there. Aurora's singing comes to an abrupt halt. She definitely heard you. She says, I don't recognize you. Who are you? It's me. Hello, Aurora. I'm the instructor from Vestal's 1st Regiment. Vestal Operations sent me to protect you. Here are my credentials. He says, I see. I'll keep this brief. The high program inside you is reaching critical mass. You need to stop absorbing it immediately. Aurora tilts her head, clearly confused by your warning. Stop absorbing it. The high program is pure filth. It pollutes the sky and the lake, bringing nothing but ruin to the people of Frostville. Since the day I was born, the lake and the moonlight have been my only friends. The high program tanks them. This energy is dangerous. Absorbing it is my duty. The very reason I exist. The only thing I know how to do. It's the only thing that gives me my life meaning, right? This is a direct order from Vestal. Is that so, she asks? I understand. Vestal thinks I've outlived my usefulness and wants to dispose of me. Please give Vestal a message for me. I can still sing. I still have a purpose. This melody won't end here. Ignoring your warnings, Aurora goes right back to singing. It's like she's trying to prove she can still shoulder more of the infection. But how much longer can she keep this up? Her body is on the verge of total corruption and total collapse. Aurora asks, do you need anything else? I'd like to get back to singing. If you still need me, come find me during the Anthem Festival. What? You just tried to dismiss me? That's what I was about to say. Dismiss? You have no choice but to head back to the White Dawn and regroup? Orders or no orders, you can't just ignore the massive amount of high program building up inside Aurora. The next step and stop is obvious. You need to earn Aurora's trust. That's a must. And purge the high program from her system. It's not just about saving her life. It's the only way you'll survive the impending hive invasion. Oh, I forgot about the battle. Assault drone? No, I should have held out for the ice skill. I'm gonna choose Cryo Bolt every chance I get. Or upgrading her gun. Upgrade the drone. So enemies hit by it take increased damage for a short period of time. Pull the damage up.
ちましたね。本には恋人同士の行いだと書いてありました。なら私とマスターは
Up that cryobolt cast. Saw Jones slows them? The slow is increased? Okay, her skill?
できる限り弱点を狙います。
Trying to see the name of it. Winter's Bastion.
形となれ
Will it release 3 frost shards on first hit? But also you use if you hover over it, I thought it told you what the skill's name was. More details about the skill, I should say.
小説の私の準備中です。もっと激しくても大丈夫です。私のことは気にしないで。
Fireball damage up? Target 1 extra enemy?
恋愛の知識
We beat an elite?
役に立ちましたね。
Roll, spin that wheel. Thermal blast, cryo pierce, and thermal burst. Thank you. Cryo cast +1.
私もっと頑張ります。これが恋の感覚なのでしょうか。もう少しだけ頑張ってください。すぐに終わります。本には恋人同士の行いだと書いてありました。なら私とマスターは恋人なのですね。
Cryo splits into 3 ice shards.
これが恋の感覚なのでしょうか。もっと激しくても大丈夫です。私のことは気にしないで。
Nice. Frost shard pierce +1, frost shard damage +100, and a magnetic strike cast +1. We're almost at max level 20. Let's get that magnetic strike. Triggers a single target magnetic strike on kill. Direct hit damage +150%.
本には恋人同士の行いだと書いてありました。なら私とマスターは恋人なのですね。もっと激しくても大丈夫です。私のことは気にしないで。本には恋人同士の行いだと書いてありました。なら私とマスターは恋人なのですね。
Cool.